Do you struggle with keeping up a streak for long? Do you find yourself relapsing only a few days or weeks after you pledge to change your ways? Do you find yourself back in the same spot every time and always hate yourself for it? Let me tell you, I understand what you're going through. So many men get stuck in that horrid cycle and can't find a way to get out. Well, that changes for you today. I'm going to tell you the only strategy that can promise you the real benefits of NoFap. Focusing on anything else is nothing but a waste of time. The reason you relapse is not because you didn't have enough willpower. It's because you exerted all of it unwisely and eventually, you had to give in to your temptations. Well, not anymore. There was a study conducted in 1970 by an American psychologist, Dr. Bruce Alexander. What Dr. Bruce did was he placed a few rats in isolated cages by themselves and gave them access to two different water containers. One was your normal drinking water, while the other had Coke mixed with it. It turned out most of the lonely rats would prefer to drink the Coke-infused water, up until they eventually overdosed and died. After he recorded the first results, he created another situation. So he concluded that animals tend to succumb to addictions when their other needs aren't being fulfilled. That addictions are just coping mechanisms for peace of mind that can't be attained from other sources, and not actual interest in the drug itself. From this study, we can apply lessons on humans too. Most of us already have most of our needs fulfilled. We'd have homes for shelter from the outside world, we have food and drinks, we even have 24/7 entertainment available to us in form of the internet. Even with all these things going for us, the lack of just one thing drives us to seek drug-based fulfillment, and that's lack of meaningful social interactions. When in our minds we feel lonely and alone, it's a crave that really irritates us deeply. Humans by nature are social beings. We thrive amongst the affection or even attention from others. No matter how introverted you are, there are still those few bonds that you cherish deeply. Feeling like we don't have anybody makes us feel unimportant and worthless, no matter our accomplishments. When we can't stop fapping, we become like that rat in the empty cage. Since we don't have our social needs being met, we find escape in this weird addiction we call fap, the act of touching our own selves so frequently. The only way to overcome this addiction and to master NoFap is to change your surroundings. You can't expect your willpower to keep you away from the Coke-infused water when you have nothing else to do. It's going to give in eventually. But what you can do is realize you're a full-blown human. You aren't a rat locked in a cage for an experiment. You can walk right out of it and choose to be somewhere better, like the human version of Rat Park. Whatever situation you have in life, you need to step out into the world and forge relationships with people. When you keep meeting new, interesting people, you're bound to find yourself an intimate partner too, no matter how long it takes. But the fact is, NoFap alone doesn't improve your social skills. You don't get a power-up when you reach day 90 which automatically makes you a hit amongst girls. The only purpose NoFap serves is to clear your mental space, improve your self-esteem, and to give you more energy. It's then your job to utilize those things to carve out the life you want for yourself. Start using that extra energy in your tank you saved up in 2 weeks to build new, better habits. One of the best ways of improving your social life is to first improve yourself and your routine. For example, when you start working out and eating well, you'll see positive changes in your body which'll not only make you more attractive, but also boost your confidence in yourself, and hence, you'll find it easier to go out and meet new people and maybe even find a partner. Another thing you could do with that excess energy is to build a habit of meditation, which will increase clarity in your mind. You'll notice how your perception on life has changed, and this mental clarity then actually makes you more present during your dealings with others, making you a better conversationalist, allowing you to understand others in more depth. And most importantly, you don't remain as sensitive to negative emotions as you might have been. All of these again make it easier for you to go out and meet new people, maybe even find a partner. And another thing you could also do with that energy is to start learning a new skill or initiate a new project. Not only will you find enjoyment in that, but you can also discover great successes. Lastly, if you can't do any of the above, You can still fill the void within you by simply going out and interacting with people. This can be talking to strangers in some meetup, or going out with a stranger from some dating app. You could even just initiate random conversation with people you come across in your day. These simple acts will improve your social skills and hence help you build meaningful relationships with others. In dealing with these people, you might also find yourself someone you are interested in and form an intimate relationship. When you successfully fill that void in you, you won't even think about FAP, let alone NoFap. You'll find yourself enjoying the real life so much more that you don't have to find pleasure on some website. Always remember, even reaching day 300 won't give you any superpowers to improve your life. All NoFap does is give you clarity, confidence, and energy. You need to use them so well that they elevate you from where you are in life. The only metric you need to have for NoFap is to reach the point where you entirely forget about NoFap. Don't keep counting the days and just move on once your life starts going up. I hope this video guides you well and lets you complete this journey and start the next one. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to drop a like and comment your thoughts on the matter. Make sure you subscribe as we have a lot more videos coming out which will elevate your status in life. With that said, see you all soon.